at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. On 4th, Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Get him! Check 99! Check 99! Hey, 57 colors! Hey, Ripple is. Watch QB drop! 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Now Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Watch the run. Nice.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Philip Lindsay, the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Philip Lindsay. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down, 3 down. Go.
And oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. The officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 44-yard line.
Watch that in. Watch that in.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. This is caught by Robinson. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes has some fond memories of playing here in Denver. In fact, one of his earliest NFL memories came here in the Mile High City. That was back in the final week of the 2017 season while Alex Smith was resting up for the playoffs. And we got a glimpse of what the young Mahomes could do. He threw for 284 yards in a 27-24 Chiefs victory. That, of course, was the first start of the career for Patrick Mahomes.
Catch that shit, y'all. Fucking right, man. This nigga trash. Trash ass nigga.
Falling incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there.
Fuck,
that would have been
trash.
2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. KC last year on 4th down, 12 of 15, 3rd best in the league, and they're going again. They do go for it. It's Mahomes.
Give me that shit.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
That's his second one.
Justin Simmons.
Let's fucking go, man.
We'll finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard
Little nigga.
line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got
I know how to play the Chiefs, man.
Forward,
that speed don't fucking scare me, man.
Make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions.
That speed don't fucking scare me, nigga.
Win. He's got to understand. Put it behind you. Keep pressing forward.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Niggas playing with me, disrespecting me, man.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I'm coming for you, son. Kill. Motion. Here you go.
93, 52, 93, 44.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference.
Catch
That's
that
what forced the incompletion.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
He's crashing.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun.
And
the
stumbled,
tackle made
man.
it to 13. He is well short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Let's go. It's 4th down. Got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Switch up. 53 to Mike. 53. Check.
You draw Corker. Nice.
Alert flare.
So that'll back him up 5. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And McManus able to put it through.
Oh, this is a stupid nigga.
Marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
Oh, man.
I always enjoy the conversation post.
He needs some milk.
Officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
I'm here all day.
Now it's Lindsey.
Get in there!
And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
How they cheating, man?
When you look at the geography, we're staring at this part of the field.
They tuned in
Don't
right
you
now.
always think of big backs carrying
Views
the football,
going up.
bruisers trying to pound it in. Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll try to run with Lindsey.
Good shit, Lindsey.
Take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
He's a little fucking boy.
Philip Lindsey.
This who won a Super Bowl? This nigga won a Super Bowl? Come on, man. He's a little fucking kid. Come on now, man.
And the lead grows to 10-0.
Got Mahomes looking like fucking Evan Brooks.
After the touchdown, here's McManus.
He needs
now
some
to kick
milk.
it away.
So my partner, that shit, man. Tell me about this damn nigga. Nigga don't do shit exciting. If you play with the Chiefs, you do 2 things. That's it. You do 2 things.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor?
That shit
Maybe you
don't
bring
work
guys
on
a
you.
little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey? You have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Steps away to his left. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the draw, here's Williams. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some
I was
confidence,
right there. Why you had to slap
fly
it?
into the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This a 43-yard attempt. And Butker able to put this one through. Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. Casey got him as a free agent. He's been really good.
Yeah, Gano said, oh no, I'm keeping my job. But Butker found his home in Kansas City, a franchise record for points scored in his first 2 seasons.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Switch!
Hey! Yeah, fight it.
On 2nd and 9, Dalton.
Look at that
That'll
shit.
be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from UVA, Juan Thornhill. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
These two. I'll go away. 15. You gotta go.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
The throw.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
From the 27, Dalton. Completes this to Sutton. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Let's go.
Regular.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
368.
54
And Dalton to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Chris Jones He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? So we have reached halftime here at a good one. 10-10 is our score. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. One play has them up past the 40 already and another first and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On third and long, it's Mahomes.
Catch that shit.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
We're seeing these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Operating from the 27 now. Here's second and 3. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
It certainly wasn't one of the more conventional plays ever run, but it gained a first down, and they got the ball in the hands of a playmaker.
Now a play fake here on first down. Got a man open, it's Sutton. The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 35. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Good shit,
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now here's Mahomes.
Good shit. Von Miller.
Go down again. Von Miller, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Good shit, man.
They'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show mom that
get
he
out
gets
the
to
way.
play in the game.
Shit.
That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Play fake. Here's Dalton. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
This
and
nigga
look at
can't
this.
throw.
They get the turnover they needed.
Good
It's
pick,
intercepted.
bro.
Picked off by the rookie from UVA, Juan Thornhill. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Give me that.
And his throw is incomplete.
His struggles finding open receivers continue.
We
I
can't
don't know
catch.
the last time I saw him this
We need
inconsistent
some
throwing the
milk.
football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Good shit.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again.
Give me that shit.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Let's fucking go, man.
Picked off by David Anderson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
They try and run on 1st down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. They'll go again with Lindsey. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. Well, we talked about Philip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018. The Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Philip Lindsay. Here's Lindsay. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays
The catch.
and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Gordon.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, watch it, watch it! 54.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I know you.
Guys up! Wait!
53 the mic. 53 the mic. Hey, defense, let's go. No.
Guys up!
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by McManus is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20 to 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about
That's
put this
game,
one on
folks.
ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet.
I don't know
It
my
can
dude
be
name
done,
that
but it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for
control
them,
the
isn't it?
Yeah, they would
Ravens,
have
but
to move incredibly quick and have some
I'm gonna
luck,
send you my
too.
cash app. I'm sending you my cash app, little nigga.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they
Right
can't
there.
get ahead
I'm
of
trying to beat 'em,
themselves.
man.
They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Catch that?
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsey, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. McManus now for the extra point.
He needs some milk.
This a 3-score game as the lead
Excuse me,
moves
man.
to
Where's your
17.
dairy department? Because my man's right here needs some milk.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
That's my evil laugh.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
This nigga trash, man.
The
This who
Chiefs
won the
offense
Super
about
Bowl,
set
son?
to begin this drive. They're down big here late. I don't know.
This who won the
Just
fucking Super
one last
Bowl.
drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
How the Bulls be, bitch, I know you lying.
It's almost like, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like,
That's how the
who cares?
Bulls
They
be.
got it here.
Oh,
Do
man, I'm
something
2-0
some other
against the
time.
West, baby.
Some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit
Oh, he
better
wants to run
as they
the
continue-
ball.
As they continue to move forward.
Run another play. I'm going to call timeout
Put this
for
one
you.
behind
Run
them.
another play because I want another
Whistles
pick.
and a timeout call
Run
here.
another play because I want another
Not
pick.
sure of the point of this, but
Run
they'll
another
stop it
play
with
because I
4
want another
seconds to
pick.
go in the game.
Oh, this nigga going wildcat.
And on 3rd down,
Oh,
a nickel
man.
formation here defensively.
Oh, shit. You can run around. I ain't going to even worry about trying to catch him, nigga. Run, nigga. Run, Forrest,
They'll go
run.
down to the ground at the 39, and obviously
He
that's well
needs
short of the
some milk.
first. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter.
No
Do
cap.
you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The
No
adjustment, whatever they did in the
cap.
locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly
No
right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just
cap.
more
Let me play
focus on
something
what
for y'all
they
right
planned to
quick.
do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
No cap.
So for Denver, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year.
Why
And
you
now
took
they'll
the
have a few extra
75
days
from
here
this
before
nigga?
they
I'm
face
nice, dude.
Indianapolis
I'm
next
nice,
week.
I'm nice
Meanwhile,
nigga.
for the Chiefs,
Oh,
they
man.
dropped just their second game
Oh,
so far
man.
as they fall to 5-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Oh, man.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Have you watched this broadcast?